Good afternoon, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to any new viewers. As the people who have been watching from the beginning know, my name's Kieran, and I fish mostly here on Anglesey, trying to hit different species and just generally bringing you some general fishing content and hopefully teach you a thing or two on the way. Anyway, I'm at a rock mark that I've not fished myself before, but I've fished the area and a couple of different marks in this area in the past. I've got two baits in. I've got pulley rigs. One's got sand eel bait on, which just started bouncing there now, which you know that might be. And I've got half a mackerel on the other one. Now on the half a mackerel one, I've got them on 50 XTR, I think they're called. Let me just... Yeah, 50 Ultra XT hooks. Oh, there we are. There's a bite on the sand eel. I think we all know who that might be. Anyway, we'll leave that develop for a little bit. Anyway, on the other one, I'm hoping I've got on there, like I said, two 50s, a short pulley, 150 pound rig body, and hook length. It is that time of year, you just never know if one of those toothy creatures will be out there. We'll let this bite develop. The other thing I want to do as well is hammer out some mackerel feathers, see if there's any mackerel feathers or any pollock. I'll also have a nice little play around down the side, nice deep water down the side there like that, hoping to put things on the specimen hunt list, things like a rock kook, possibly a top knot, who knows, just different things to put on there. But generally just to have a scratch around and possibly even catch that big wrasse as well. Anyway, os oes rhywbeth fel yr arfer, ddoi chi'n dol. Okay, guys, I think it's time to bring in the first bait, which is the sand eel. I think they could be one of our first fish on, and it does feel very much like a dogfish. A lot of water there, very deep. We're only on small tides as well. It's only a 24-foot tide. Here we come. Just as expected. Come on, woofer. There we have it. First fish of the session. Nicely lip hooked dogfish. Fat one too. Wow. Like you can see, nicely lip hooked with the Avenger 2.0 from Limitless. That shouldn't take too long to get out. There we go. Sand eel bait on a pulley rig. I kind of almost knew that if I put a sand eel out there, it would be a dogfish. But look at the belly on this, guys. It's got a proper belly on it. Right. Let's get this one back and let's hope to see that there could be something even bigger. Non ychydig. Right, same bait sent out again, guys. Undoubtedly, it will bring the same result. Anyway, it's a glorious day to be out, and well, there's the blank saved anyway. Just out of interest, I did measure that dogfish and it came up to 59 centimetres. Right guys, here we go again. I think same bait. I think we're going to come to the same conclusion. Maybe not. I haven't quite got hold of it yet then. Let's put it back down. Anyway, we'll have a go for some mackerel now as well. Os oes 'na rhywbeth fel yr arfer, ddewch chi'n dol. Right guys, I've had a few chucks for mackerel. Nothing showing yet. I'll have another go again later. Here we go. That bite I had earlier has returned. Surely he's got to be there this time. No. Anyway, it's probably time to change the bait on it anyway. Right, I'll take this bait off, put another one on. Ooh, ooh. This is the big bait that I put out as well. This one's pulling line. Not a screaming. Oh, that's bouncing good there. What could be here? It's probably just another dog. Yeah, it's still bouncing. Right, this one's got half a mackerel on the head piece. So it's going to take some time for anything to get that inside their gobs. Especially if it is only a dogfish playing with it. I doubt very much whether it is a big toothy creature, because that would have just gone. Could be a huss. Has been. I did see something on it before I got that first dogfish, so could be in there for a while. See. Something there. Oh, something there. This has got some weight. I don't believe that this is going to be a dogfish somehow. Well, I say that. There is quite a lot of water there. No dogfish. This is definitely no dogfish. Oh, it's pulling. Could be a strap, I suppose. take my time. So as we all know, huss, if it is a huss, right, it's coming up over there now. There's no dogfish, no way can this be a dogfish. It's a beast of a dogfish if it is. What is it? Oh, it's a good huss. Yeah, it's a decent huss. And it's just spat the hook. Just as I said. I don't know whether the camera got hold of that. But just on the surface there, it spat the hook. Yeah, just as I thought. A bull huss, and it just spat it. Right there on the surface. You may have seen that, I'm not sure. I won't know until I play the footage back myself. Anyway, that's the bait it took. It's probably good enough to go back again. Just tied it up. Hooks were proud, so it's just huss and notorious for it, guys. Anyway, like I said, I'll tidy this up and get out there. You never know, there could be others. Right guys, interestingly enough, that fish I just lost there now, it's on a rig that I really made up for conger. So on that one I didn't have a circle hook. Circle hooks have made a big difference in my success rate in catching huss. So what I'm going to try now is I'm going to try one of these dongle rigs. Circle hook, I'm going to have some mackerel on there. Now what I've done is I've cut a slit right down the back of the mackerel. I'm going to fit the bait or fit the line that the dongle's on right down the inside the slit, and then I'm going to use the bait elastic to bind it on. Now what I've got, you notice there is some beads. What I'm hoping for is that the beads will help keep the bait in place and keep it on the dongle itself. I have tried using these before and I haven't had any success on it just yet. However, there's always a first time. Now then, if I'd have been using a circle hook on that huss, who knows, that could have been a landed fish. Anyway, this one's going to go out now, like that. Also go around the top of the bait here, around the dongle, making sure that it stays on. Plenty of it. These huss, they don't care, but there's lots of bait elastic, or this actually is the latex stuff, which is meant to be a little bit better for the environment. I think that'll do it. So it's there like that. And then just hook. Just put the hook in once at the top of the bait like that. And then that is now ready to go. We'll see what happens. We'll give it a go. And we'll see if I can get a fish on it. It'll be the first time I do. Anyway, let's get it out there. Let's talk in, more fishing, normal chydig. Right guys, so there we are. An old split ring clipped in there, and the bait's there. Right, let's get it out. Let's just hope that something fancies it and gets us our first fish on a dongle. Normal chydig. Both rods have started showing signs of good bites. A few runs of line coming off the one with the dongle, so I'm actually leaving that for a little bit longer. Like I said, I have no idea if it's going to work for me. What I don't want again is that us just to be holding the bait I want to give it time. Probably see it. Left hand side rod. Some good positive bites there. Could well be just a dog. But the one on the right hand side as well, that's been showing signs of a bite as well. Hopefully there could be a hearse on both. Now, if this dongle thing works for me, I will be using it a lot this summer now, especially for the bigger hearse. Oh, there he goes, look. Both rods going together. Oh, that's quite to see this one. That's been like that for a while. Oh, this one's actually stuck. This one could actually have been a conger bite. Right, we'll give that some time. Give that some loose line, slack line. See if that'll help. If there is a fish on it, will it swim out? Keep an eye on this dongle one now. Right, in the meantime, I'm just going to have a little play, see if there's anything close in. I've put a 3-hook rig. Three-hook rig, guys. Shortish snoods. Sandil on the top one, ragworm on both of the others, and we'll see what's there. Right. Let these bites develop on here as well. That one on the left hand side's gone quiet now. Could it be because it is actually just sitting on it? We're just going to swing this and put it in right underneath our feet. I will set up the LRF rod in a minute as well. Let's do this sort of thing and send this bait a little bit further out, just in case there's any gurnards or anything like that hanging out there. it'd be quite exciting to get a fish on the dongle actually. Glorious day, lots of boats out. Seen a few jigging with feathers for mackerel. Ain't seen any come up though. Let's get this sorted. Guys, I lost that set, so I put another leader on. I've got a XT Ultra 5.0 there and an XT offset 5.0 circle on the top on a short pulley, £150 again. Of course, all the hooks from Limitless. I'm going to try putting this out now. What I've got on there now, guys, is a nice chunk of garfish. If you remember, a week and so a bit, I had a nice huss in the inland sea on garfish. Anyway, if there are some huss in here, who knows, they might take it. The bite I was having on the dongle's gone quiet, so I'm going to bring that in as soon as I get this in. Whoops. That's happened. Anyway, stay there. Right, we'll now deal with this other rod. See if there's anything there. I don't think there'll be anything there now, I think probably gone. Right, probably all stuck on the bottom by now as well. Yeah, just as I thought. That's given. Oh well. Get another leader on this and try something else. Gone very quiet. I was getting bites every cast earlier, but nothing now. Just realised there's somebody else fishing just down over there now. Must have just got there. Might try a lure in a bit as well. See if I can get myself a good pollock. Even the worm bait close in have been quiet. Time to check this one. thought it did get a little bite, but nah. Doesn't even look touched by anything. Really is just a short lob into there. I have now got the LRF stuff in as well. Guys, I hope you like what you see in most of my videos, well, in all of them. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. It doesn't cost you anything. Thank you very much for everyone who has subscribed. The growth of the channel is fantastic. It'd be great if we could get a few more. Get to 2,000 subs, and there's a beanie giveaway on 2,000, guys. Be nice to think that I can get to that before the summer holidays begin. Like I've said in previous videos, there's some possibility of some, well, there is going to be some very different fishing in the holidays. Trips planned, booked. So yeah. So subscribe and hit the thumbs up, guys. That'd be much appreciated. Come on, fish, where are you? There's got to be something down the sides as well, surely. Anyway, let's get back to the little rod. Because os er rhywbeth yn digwydd, ni ddau chi'n dod. There we are, guys. First, first fish down the side, the corquin wrasse. Little spot there, guys. That's the giveaway. I believe that one is a female fish. Anyway, it unhooked itself. So anyway, I'll get this little girl back. Nom ychydig. Right, guys, another fish on here, I believe. It could be another dogfish. This was on the crab bait. Definitely a fish on. Not big, whatever it is. Yeah, it's a doggy. There you go, guys, another dogfish. Caught on the circle hook. So it shouldn't take too long to get that out. There we go, that's out. And the rotten bottom did this job in that one as well, I think. Did it? Yeah, lost the leg there. Anyway, I'll get this one back. There he goes, straight back down to the bottom. Well, not a brilliant session. 2 dogs and a corkwin and a dropped huss. I suppose that was almost caught. There's no prizes for almost. I think probably thinking about it, that huss probably would be about £7, maybe £8. Let's get another lead on this one and get it sent back out. Norma chydig. This garfish bait has been in for a long time now. Trying to see if there's anything touched it. No, not really. Hardly touched. Anyway, okay, no worries. Let's get a fresh one on and send it back out. Sos rhywbeth, ddewch chi'n dol. At last, guys, a fish on the scratching rig. Probably a wrasse. I had to go a bit further out for it though. Is it a wrasse? No, it's not a wrasse. Would you believe it? Yet another dogfish. On the raglan. Just before that though, I put another head section of mackerel out, and that one just started showing another bite. Come here, you. Nicely lip hooked. Only size 2 hooks. Anyway, let's get it back. There he goes, straight down. Right, so 3 dogs, a dropped huss and a corkwin. Thought we might do better than that. Where are the ballon wrasse? Anyway, I'll put some more worm on this one and get it back out. Norma chydig. Well guys, there's the first ballon wrasse of the session. Not the size that I want to see, but beautiful markings on it. Anyway, let's get it unhooked. Very lightly hooked there. Tiny, tiny hook. And we'll get it back. And that's gone. Right, let's get another bit of worm on there and see if there's anything bigger. Norma chydig. Everyone out enjoying the sea today. Water skiers out there, sea kayakers, and us fishermen. When they stay out like that, that's no problem. Problem is that sometimes they want to come right in front of your lines. Anyway, normal chydig. Yet another doggy, this time on the garfish bait. Foul hooked around the top of the head. Yeah, that's out. Is there anything else other than these in there? Well, we know there is, because I did get that husk earlier. That's what's keeping me here. I hope there'll be something else there. Anyway, let's release this fish and then we'll get that baited up again, probably with half a mackerel, and send it out. Normal chydig. Right guys, yet another dogfish. I don't know now, that's what, 4, maybe 5. Look at the size of the bait that is though. Hey, that shouldn't take too long to get out. Get the nose of the mackerel out of the way. Yeah, that's done. It's out. Anyway, probably send that one out once more. I'm going to have a go with the lure now. I've just tied it on. This was bouncing a little bit earlier when I was playing around with the LRF stuff. It's just small bites there, I couldn't hook them, even with my small hooks. So anyway, like I said, I'll put a metal lure out and have a little bounce around the bottom, see if there's any pollock there. Os oes rhywbeth, ddoi chi'n... Right guys, I'm slowly winding this session up now. I've only got one bait left in the water. A chunk of garfish. Last chance, see if there's anything decent there. I'll start putting things away. Ac os oes rhywbeth, fel yr arfer, ddoi chi'n dol. Guys, this is it. End of the session. Time to go home. And nothing there. No last cast fish. Right, that last bait just come in pretty much untouched. So anyway, it's now 6:20, time to get home for dinner. Try again tomorrow. Right, I'll get home and I'll speak to you when I get home. No more chydig. Right guys, so another session done. Not the best session, but it wasn't a blank, far from it. There's potential in that mark that I went to today. Like I said, I'd not fished that particular mark before, but lots of places around that area. Disappointing that husk came off. I've just looked through the footage and yeah, glad that it was there. Yeah, disappointing that I didn't see any decent wrasse. Putting the baits down that I had ragworm and crab, and nothing. Only that one small ballan and a corquin. Lots of small bites that I couldn't connect with, even with size 12 hooks. So I will definitely be going back to that spot again. Don't know what the next session is going to be just yet. Hopefully it could be in the morning, Sunday morning. Hoping to see if I can get some rays, especially a spotted ray. So until then, guys, don't forget to subscribe and like, and thank you for watching. So until the next time, keep your lines tight.